the class of 2020, I say, well, I said the obvious. This is some BS. Y'all have been cheated, bamboozled, and led astray. No proms, no final rages, no one last big-ass trap house party where the cops get called, and on top of that, no freaking graduation. Are you kidding me? That's a tough one right there. That's like sex without the orgasm. That's like Tiger King ending after episode 6. Come on, Mike. Come on, man. How you gonna go and change your Netflix password on me like that? Dude, I thought we were cool. You can't leave me not knowing what happened to Joe Exotic and the Carol Baskin kill her husband. You know what she did? You see that? The coronavirus took away your graduation. That's who I blame. And petty ass Mike took away episode 6 of Tiger King from me. So I know exactly how y'all feel. And don't anybody tell me what the hell happened, okay? It's like I won't tell you what's gonna eventually happen to you guys, you know? I have a strict no spoiler policy. That being said, I'm not here to bring you down during this trying time. I'm here to lift you up. That's what I do. Look here, your graduation class was poised to do great things. I mean, the class of damn 2020, come on. 2020 vision for the future? What? I'm not even gonna mention the silly 2020 graduates novelty sunglasses y'all could have worn to the graduation. It would have looked perfect. The zeros in the 2020 line up perfectly with your eye sockets. Especially if you tilt your head slightly to the left. And not since 2002 has there been a better year for those novelty glasses. In the advertising world, we call that a slam dunk. Unfortunately, just like what happened to Corona beer, sometimes shit happens. There's nothing for you to do but scramble and reassess. My advice to you, 2020, is to rebrand. Years back, growing up, money was tight for my family. That being said, we still made do with what we had. Most people had exotic things. We had all the good things with a few minor concessions. Even though we didn't have a lot of money, we still managed to enjoy ourselves. Sure, I drank plain old cola instead of Coke, used petroleum jelly instead of Vaseline, and had a squirrel instead of a dog for a pet. Yeah, that's right, a squirrel. I had a squirrel for a pet. Every night I would feed that squirrel. Then one day, he started getting aggressive. Yeah, they can be mean. Sharp teeth and sharp little nails. Don't be fooled by those adorable creatures. They can be mean. That being said, life was good. Same went for the older people in my family. They worked hard, but they also played hard. Now, I don't ever remember seeing bottles of Johnny Walker Red or those purple bags from Crown Royal laying around the house. But I do remember my grandfather drinking something every Friday night to relax. He wanted to relax after a long week of work. I remember around when I was about 7, I went up to him and asked him if I could have a little sip. Got a little sip, Granddad. He looked at me and said, boy, you don't want none of this. And then he punched me dead in the chest and laughed with that flimmy laugh. By the way, don't get mad at my grandfather over that. That's how old people show love back in the days. I remember the first time I brought home a report card with all A's. He was really proud of me. He said, come here, boy. He grabbed me by my arm and bit me in the arm. I said, ouch, Granddad. I don't know if you ever been bit by those old ass dentures with the metal in them. I'm gonna tell you one thing, that thing hurt. It hurt bad. Ooh, it hurt bad. People thought I had a bite mark tattoo. I remember the day I turned 13, I was a damn teenager and I was feeling like I was a man. A lot of you feel the same way right now, sitting out here. Feel grown now, you're about to graduate. I saw that bottle sitting around and decided it was time. I took a sip of my own. I snuck up on that bottle of dark purple liquid and I took a swig. That damn liquid hit me in my chest harder than my grandfather ever could. It was sweet and bitter at the same time. Then against better judgment, I took another sip. And bam, this time it was like a right cross to the side of my head. Mike Tyson style, the champ. Still sweet, but this time a little less bitter. I started feeling sick. But I was like, the hell with it. The hell with you, Mike. The hell with you, Iron Mike. Let's run it back. Rematch. Another sip. This time another blow to the face. This time not as hard. And this time, not bitter at all. Just a little sweet. A few more sips and now this purple liquid wasn't hitting me anymore. It actually felt like I was getting me a deep tissue massage, a naked one, a naked ass massage, the type of massage you get from someone with big titties that's all greased up with baby oil and laying on your back as they massage you. Let's just say it felt good. It felt real damn good. Oh. This demon-ass purple liquid went from punching me in the chest to making me feel sick, all the way to relaxing me and making me forget my troubles. So while I sat there, drunk out my damn mind, had the clearest vision I've ever had in my life. That little boy, that little intoxicated boy sat there and damn near visualized his whole future. I saw everything that I wanted to do, where I wanted to be, and I know it's impossible, but I could have sworn to this day I saw a vision of Larry David. Although, to be honest, it might have been just one of those two old guys, those two puppets from the Muppet Show, you know, the one that sat on the balcony, laughing at everything. I think I had the TV on that night. My point is that sometimes the very thing that tries to take you down can be the thing you use to help you figure out how to lift yourself up. Of course, when my grandfather caught me drinking, I was in a lot of trouble. He was mad as hell. But because he only hit me when he was happy, he had no idea what to do with this little boy over this. And in the end, he wound up just giving me an angry tongue lashing. Now, my grandfather wasn't very educated, so that tongue lashing had a whole lot of typos in it. I didn't know what the hell that man was talking about, but he made his point. What's that story all about, you ask? I guess what the name of that purple liquid was. Guess what the name of that purple liquid was? It was called Mad Dog 2020. Bam! Mad Dog 2020. Ask your parents about that old time drink. Talk about deep, no disrespect to the fine makers of MD 2020, but all it was some cheap ass wine, cheap ass grape wine, whose only goal has ever been was to sell and create winos and put hair on your chest. Ladies too. Consuming that and living through that pandemic of a wine gave me the clarity to set my goals high and to focus on my life. Mad Dog 2020 is courage in a bottle. It allows you to forget the horrible things you've been through in the past, and it gives you the courage to believe you can achieve whatever ridiculous dreams you have for the future. There it is. Forget about 2020 vision. You are the Mad Dog class of 2020. When all this craziness is over, you try to look back at this time through bloodshot, drunken eyes. Remember it as though you were walking up a flight of stairs, drunk out your mind, and waking up after 5 bottles of MD 2020. Remember the good things while mournfully remembering the loved ones that you lost. Remember to call those who were out with you during that crazy night, especially the ones who did their all to help you get through it. Like a person suffering a cheap wine hangover, don't remember too many details. Instead, focus on the outlandish and ridiculous promises you made to yourself and dedicate your energy to making those dreams come true. Okay, I know you're saying, enough with the profound stories, JB. I don't think you really understand what we're going through. And to that, I say you're pretty damn rude. And stop feeling sorry for yourself. I mean, I get it. If you want to address your situation directly to me, I can respect that. And imagine you want me to show a little sympathy for the tough breaks you've had, class of Mad Dog 2020. And I can do that, but at this point, I don't think it just won't be productive. No, instead of dwelling on the negative, I prefer to operate through the positive. The positive. We put things to you in school terms. This time of your life is your life midterm. Your life final is a long way off. And if my experience with school taught me anything, is 1, sit next to someone smarter than you, and 2, doing well in your midterm isn't always a good thing. It isn't. To be honest, that's the type of thing that can make you overconfident. Think you know it all now. Sometimes it's better to fail miserably on your midterm. See, something like that is a kick square in the ass. That's the type of loving kick my grandfather would give you to focus your ass up real quick. In closing, take this time to refocus. Work on yourself. Figure out what you're gonna do when this Will Smith I am legend mess is over. Imagine your perfect world, a world where you get rich because you create an app to replace filthy ass handshakes, or you'll find success as a creator of Hello There, the world's first hologram dating service. Ooh, write that down. Yes, to you, class of Mad Dog 2020, I say clean yourself up, brush your teeth, wash some dishes in the sink, and get out of them damn filthy ass sweatpants. You've been wearing every damn day, enough. Then you go to your closet and pull out that cap and gown you ordered. You steam the wrinkles out that damn gown. You slide it on. Put that square ass cap on. Put it on. Tilt it to the side a little bit. So you're swagger and walk out that damn house when this quarantine's over, of course. And when you do, just like a cartoon character, you walk your ass out that house backwards. So you can see all the BS you're leaving behind as you blindly walk into your damn future. Mad Dog, class of 2020. Stay safe. Stay smooth. Love those who love you.